Call of Duty made a huge mistake, and honestly this might be one of the biggest mistakes I've seen in years since I've been here. I've been playing Call of Duty for at least 12 years, and to see this kind of mistake that they've made is absolutely critical. So let me catch you guys up to speed real quick. So if you don't know, in the last couple months there's been a couple of streamers who have been banned, perma-banned, and have gotten just a lot of flack for it. More recently is going to be Bobby Poff, who's a streamer who was recently perma-banned, and he didn't really know why he got perma-banned. Now, did I ever think Bobby was cheating? I never thought he was actually cheating. I thought the scenario was that somebody played on his account, had hacks, and he got banned for it because he let someone like level up his camos and stuff like that. Then yesterday, what had happened was Bobby got unbanned. His main account that got perma-banned got unbanned, and everyone was like, wait, what? Like, I saw a lot of the internet kind of tweaking out. And you know the hacker community, the hacker hunter community, they've made like 9-10 videos on Bobby. They've probably made thousands of dollars, and those videos have gotten like 70-80,000 views per. And what happened was Bobby Poff got unbanned, and then Call of Duty came out with a statement. This was the craziest part. They admitted that they made a mistake, or at least their anti-cheat failed in a sense. So basically they came out and made a statement and said Ricochet anti-cheat identified and disabled a workaround to a detection system in MW3 and Warzone that impacted a small number of legitimate player accounts. We have restored all accounts that were impacted, and examination of our system was conducted for safety, and monitoring will continue. So basically what they said was there was an exploit where a person could work around the Ricochet and get legitimate players' accounts banned, like actually perma-banned. This is a mistake for so many different reasons, man. Like, it ruins trust from every single angle from the Call of Duty community. Let's just go off the perspective of the people who were banned, like wrongfully banned, perma-banned. Bobby Poff, for example, the hacker hunter community probably made 25 videos on him, dragged his name through the mud. There's probably thousands of people who automatically now think he hacks because they've seen those videos. The damage has already been done. But now Call of Duty announces a workaround, but there's no apology like towards Bobby at all. Like, Call of Duty is kind of radio silent on him, and he's affected by this permanently. So he just spent 2 weeks getting his name dragged through the mud, and Call of Duty hasn't came out and said, yo, like, we messed up. Like, there's no apology for Bobby at all. And it sucks, man, because it's also like, what can you trust from the Ricochet system? If someone's banned, were they actually cheating? And it's crazy because if you look at it from this perspective, right? They found a workaround of Ricochet and they got legitimate players banned. But on Warzone ranked, in the top 250, there's 100 players who are hacking, obviously hacking in there, and they're not banned. So it's like, where are the priorities in all of this? I'm so confused. But like I said, this also ruins it from a casual's perspective, because a lot of people can be playing and get banned and say, yo, I was wrongfully banned. So not everything in the air is a toss-up. Who's legit, who's not, who knows? And then just yesterday, there was a $30,000 Warzone tournament, and half of the players got shadow banned.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you an update. Let me give you a run through. There's currently a $30,000 Warzone 2v2 kill race taking place right now, and I think a majority of the players in this tournament, everyone except for people that are whitelisted with streamer mode plus, just got shadow banned and cannot load into a game and cannot continue to play this tournament. Folks, Call of Duty, when is enough going to be enough? The real cheaters aren't getting banned. The legit good players are getting shadow banned on a regular basis. And now recently, sometimes permanent ban. When are we going to wake up and just realize that Ricochet anti-cheat is complete dog shit and does not work?
And now this whole thing, it kind of feeds into that like theory, or like that hypothetical theory that people have that Activision is in cahoots with streamers. It kind of feeds into that, no cap. But like I said, that's why this mistake, it hurts from all angles, the community, man, because now it's who can you trust, who can you not, who's legit, who's not. And to be honest, man, I've known Bobby for a long time, I never thought he was cheating. Just watching him, knowing him for years and knowing his character, I knew he wasn't cheating. I figured that maybe there was a way where someone got on his account who was unlocking his camos, and that guy was using hacks. That happened to a Warzone pro by the name of Zepti, I think. He let someone level up his obsidian. The guy used hacks, got banned, and he got banned from World Series, which is insane. It's crazy because there's a group of people who were actually going to file a class action lawsuit against like Bobby and like other streamers who were caught like caught cheating for fraud because of like the donations and the tournaments that they played and the money that they've earned. Going through all that, Call of Duty, there's no apology. Like there should be some sort of apology or some sort of accountability. You got these guys about to go through a class action lawsuit because of the mistake that Ricochet made. And let me know in the comments if you guys, any players in here that have been banned before or falsely shadow banned or falsely perma banned. Look, I'm gonna be honest, there are cheaters out there, no question about it. Are there streamers that cheat? For sure, yeah, of course. But I'm telling you right now, it's a very small percentage, and I guarantee it's literally less than 1% of any big streamer. I doubt any big streamer is cheating. Imagine if you weren't a streamer, right? Imagine if you weren't a person who had a voice or had a platform. If you're a casual player who gets banned, what are you supposed to do? I think you just take the L. There's no way about it. Like if you're a casual player and you get perma-banned, you have no sort of voice. You kind of just go into the abyss and make a new account, I guess. And if you get hardware banned, you can't even play Call of Duty anymore. And it's crazy because in the past, previous statement from Activision when Ricochet was first under fire that it wasn't working or anything like that was no permanent account ban is false and all permanent bans are exactly that, permanent, which is just, oh my God, they just completely... They literally just ruined that statement. Them coming out saying maybe, I don't know, that's a couple months ago, they said all permanent bans are final. And then they come out and say there was a mistake. I mean, this is just nasty work. And people just exploited it, man. Ricochet was vulnerable and people exploited the system to ban accounts, to ban innocent people's accounts, which is wild. And also a tweet came from Parasite where he kind of speculated where he was banned, then he got unbanned. He said, apparently the way the anti-cheat exploit worked is if an account named TriggerBot made it onto top 250 leaderboard, it would save to everyone's game memory and everyone that played COD during that time would have been banned. Wild to think. I'm glad it's fixed and actively being fixed. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know what the scenario was on how there was a workaround, but the craziest part about this whole thing is that Call of Duty came out and made a statement and said, yes, somebody found a workaround our anti-cheat and actually banned innocent accounts. And then Call of Duty came out with a statement today and said, Activision on the fan frustration with anti-cheat in Call of Duty. It says, we can't tell you cheaters will disappear forever because of the tech we're preparing for launch, but everyone at Team Ricochet will use every tool we can to keep fighting to deliver a fair and fun experience for you. And if the right tool doesn't exist, we'll make it ourselves. Anti-cheat is a constant effort. We are always working to stay atop and thwart the efforts of cheaters. It's an effort we're deeply committed to through and through. I just feel like there needs to be some sort of apology here, you know what I'm saying, to Bobby specifically, or just anybody who's wrongfully banned. Apparently Team Ricochet says they are introducing new AI updates for the anti-cheat to increase speed at which cheaters can be detected in game. An update on Ricochet anti-cheat for Black Ops 6. Activision, their day one goal with Black Ops 6 is we want to catch and remove cheaters within 1 hour of them being in their first match, which is actually really good because beforehand, I feel like when I ran to a cheater, I can get them banned pretty fast. But in the last ranked season, man, I was just getting cooked and these cheaters were not getting banned. They were just sitting on the leaderboard forever. All in all, this is just such a big mistake. And I just feel so bad for a guy like Bobby who just got his name dragged through the mud. And obviously there'll still be haters now where he'll get hate comments for being banned. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys have gotten wrongfully shadowed, wrongfully banned. It's an imperfect system for sure. To have accounts wrongfully banned, I don't understand it. I'm hoping with Black Ops 6 less than a week away that the anti-cheat is able to ban cheaters pretty quickly. I feel like last year and the last couple years in multiplayer, there hasn't really been that much of a lot of cheaters in multiplayer. The cheaters really pop out when ranked happens. When ranked play comes through and like people, that's when you see it just an infinite number of hackers in a spam of a time. In the last ranked season, I mean, it felt like Verdansk level of cheaters. I don't know what's going on. We're falsely banning, you know, people, but there's still cheaters running around and ranked who's number one ranked. You know, it doesn't really make any sense. I want to ask you guys' opinions on this if you guys think this is right or wrong. So I just saw this on social media where a streamer by the name of Ankyo, he's a Warzone player. He was like number 2 ranked. And what he did was, because he kept dying to cheaters, what he did was he had his community queue up with him in ranked, and he would just get free kills, a free SR. And he was saying that he was getting his SR back from what the cheater stole. Now, when I saw that, I literally thought like, that's wrong. Like, in my opinion, that's wrong. You know, from an aspect of we all run into cheaters, right? Where it's an unfair thing that happens, truly. But for you to like get your community to join up and kind of boost, that's definitely not the way to do it. For sure, that's not the way to do it. That's not fair because a lot of people who play ranked maybe don't have communities that can give them free SR. We all in a community deal with cheaters, especially in ranked. But I would never invite my community and get free SR. I'm not doing that. I think that's a bit of scummy in my opinion. But that's what I'm saying though, man. With the Ricochet and the way the cheaters are running rampant, we got people doing nut shit to get, you know what I'm saying, to feel something. So a Black Ops 6 in the next week, I really do hope that, you know, we see some sort of change in a sense with Ricochet and people get banned faster. I apologize to anyone who's affected by this or people who in the comments who have been wrongfully banned. I just hope the system keeps improving. banning the actual cheaters and not falsely banning people who don't cheat. As simple as that. I know people saying it's kind of ironic me talking about it. You know, I've been accused of cheating for literally I think it's been the actual 5 years, bro. I finished 4th at LAN and was a great KD. I outplayed a lot of some of the best Warzone players in the entire world, and I'm 28 and I'm unk and I have arthritis. But you understand, man, I hear you guys. I needed to make this video, man. I needed to speak for all of the community and just overall speak for the voice of the community and just saying this is disappointing. Kai got to get it together, man. With Black Ops 6 on the horizon, we got Verdansk coming up in March. They have to, I'm telling you, man, by the time Verdansk gets here in March, if Ricochet is not top tier, bro, it would kill the momentum of the whole game. It's what ruined Verdansk in the first place, was the cheater situation. And if they don't have it underway by then, we might be cooked, fellas. Anyways, y'all, if you guys enjoyed, make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you later, man.